Chelsea fans have turned on Carabao Cup final captain Cesar Azpilicueta after he did nothing to intervene during the shameful scenes involving goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga at Wembley. The £70 million shot stopper refused to leave the pitch towards the end of extra time as Maurizio Sarri attempted to bring on Willy Caballero ahead of their 4-3 penalty shootout defeat by Manchester City. His behavior left the Italian manager apoplectic on the touchline, demanding his player leave the field, but Kepa only wagged his finger at the touchline to suggest he was not going anywhere. Cesar Azpilicueta has been lambasted by Chelsea fans for his poor leadership at Wembley. The Spain international wore the captain's armband during the shameful episode for the club. Keeper Kepa Arrizabalaga refused to leave the pitch when substituted for Willy Caballero. Only David Luiz went across to the keeper to try and gain some understanding of the situation, which eventually saw the former Athletic Bilbao star get his way. Azpilicueta was nowhere to be seen, however, and explained to Sky Sports after the game, "Honestly, I don't know, because I was on the other side of the pitch. So I can't comment." The fullback is not actually club captain at Stamford Bridge, with that responsibility bestowed on the ostracised Gary Cahill. Due to the former England defender's continued absence, Azpilicueta has worn the armband throughout the season. However, his lack of leadership skills was hammered home ahead of the penalty shootout when he had to ask Luiz which end he believed Chelsea should select after winning the toss. The incident left boss Maurizio Sarri furious with his number 1, but no one took action on the pitch. It compounded what was a woeful display of authority from the Spain international, and supporters were scathing in their assessment of his actions. One fan suggested what Azpilicueta should have done during the situation on Twitter, writing, "He should have been dragging him off or telling Sarri that he is fit to continue." Sums everything up, even the captain is not a leader. Another concurred, responding to his post-match comments by saying, "Says a lot about his leadership this. He should have dealt with it on the pitch as club captain." Another showed their dismay at his words, simply adding, "You're the captain fella." The defender's lack of leadership skills were called out by Chelsea supporters on Sunday night. One even stated, "Azpilicueta was also weak. Captain might aid. He was a spectator during that whole fiasco. Pathetic." Azpilicueta did at least find the net during the shootout, as Sarri was let down by two of his most trusted individuals on the field, with David Luiz and Jorginho missing from the spot. The Italian manager has confirmed that he plans to reprimand Kepa for his actions at Wembley on Sunday. It remains to be seen whether there will be any consequences for Azpilicueta following.